I woke up in a panic at 2:22 this morning, wondering what the hell I'd done. Yesterday I declared that I was going to go all in on documenting my journey from zero to my first $10,000 on YouTube. And when I made this declaration yesterday, there were definitely a few things that I hadn't considered that I needed to do for this to be measured properly and for it to be congruent with me, I think is the main thing. Because I've spoken about for a long time about building your brand online, and it doesn't have to be scary, and you don't need to be posting content every day. And I still, to a certain degree, believe that. The point of this exercise and me doing this and kind of me leading first is because I really want to show people what it's like as well, and for them to know that they're not alone when it comes to building your brand online. So building this YouTube channel properly, yes, I've had videos on there from the past. They are literally just workshop videos mainly. There's a couple of talking head videos with me in the car, but given I've only got 25 subscribers on there, or I did this time yesterday, I am essentially starting from scratch. And so waking up this morning in this panic was a very familiar feeling to me. And I can go back on multiple occasions in my life where that same feeling has happened. So especially in my business in the last 7 years, when I first went live when my website first went live, and I remember it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I published the website, hit go, and I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh, there's going to be people that have booked in for a call or have sent me an email. And then it was absolutely crickets. And remember thinking, oh God, like, how does this work then? How am I going to get people to my website? And then when I first posted on LinkedIn about my business, I remember being like, oh God, this is probably like one of the most painful things mentally to go through, to, really kind of put yourself out there and to start talking about yourself and your services in a particular way and what have you. Now, I get that I'm used to that now, so it's not like I'm completely fresh to all of this, but I have that exact same feeling with what I'm doing with YouTube right now, because it's completely alien to me. I've only used it in the past just to post or house videos on. So even when, I think when you click on the channel, you can see, I don't know how many videos are on there. There's quite a few, but that's where I house videos for my clients. And so they're not public, the videos on there, the majority of them aren't public on there. So this feeling, and I know that it's because I'm holding myself accountable and I'm doing it in such a public way, and that in itself is like, what if this is just a complete and utter balls up and just doesn't go well at all? But you know what, I think I'm prepared to do this, because as I said, I really want to show that you can build a personal brand for yourself in your late 40s, in your 50s, go into your 60s and 70s if you want, but you can actually do it. And it doesn't have to be that scary. Initially, yes, it's going to be scary, but the more and more I do this and the more and more I document and go live with it, that I know that it's going to get easier for me. I've always spoken about talking heads being something that I really don't like doing. So this in itself is uncomfortable for me. But again, there's a reason behind why I'm doing this. And it's not that I expect my clients to go and set up a YouTube channel or anything like that. It's just to show that honestly, if I can do this, then other people can do it. And I just want to show that you can, and you can get over yourself and make this fucking shit happen for you. You don't have to sit on the sidelines and just watch and think that it's for someone else. All of these channels, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, God forbid, I won't be singing and dancing on TikTok, you know, those days are definitely not for me, or those things are definitely not for me. Or YouTube. There's so many opportunities out there for you to be able to go out there and build your brand, build your business. And as I said yesterday, I work with a lot of people who are very smart. They've got so much knowledge to give, and they have been in business for a really long time. It's just that going offline to online is alien, and it's triggering, and it's, you don't know what the fuck you're doing half the time, you know, you're just winging it. One thing I've learned in the last 7 years, and being surrounded by some really amazing people in my industry, is that everyone feels the same. Whether you are just starting out or whether you're at 3-5 million a year, everyone is still trying things and getting nervous about doing certain things. But it's about when you're on path with your course, and this is the key thing that I work with people on in their brand, which is, why are you in this? What's the purpose for you and your business? What's in it for you? What's in it for other people? What's in it for your family? And this is what I'm going to talk around over the coming weeks. Is there's a bigger purpose for you in business. And if there isn't a bigger purpose for you in business other than money, I'm certainly not the right person to be speaking to, because yeah, money's important, but money, when it comes as a byproduct of doing the work you love, showing up in the best way that you can, working with amazing people, and really sharing that unique quality that you have. And everyone has a unique gift. I honestly believe that. Every single person in this world has got something that they can offer hundreds of thousands of people, because every single person is unique and everyone has this brilliance within them. And I feel it's my job to help bring that out of people, and this is what I've been doing my whole life. So yeah, my business is around this, but essentially this is what I've been helping people do. And I look at patterns of when I grew up with family and with my friends, and even with my dad to a certain extent when he was starting his business. I always had these ideas, and I could always see something different for someone else than maybe what they saw for themselves. And that's my gift, and that's what I share with people now. I just have always struggled to find a way to articulate that particularly well, even now, you know, 7 years in. But anyhow, just letting you know that last night, and being awake for an hour and a half in the night, is, if you feel like that when it's you going online, don't worry about it. Because I know it's easy to say, don't worry about it. It's just normal. It's just normal, because your brain wants to keep you safe, even if that means staying with old patterns of behavior, old beliefs, old way of doing things, because it's familiar. So even if you don't want to feel those things or to be caught in those habits, you will stay stuck there until you actively take action and you repeat that action to break those patterns and to break through. So this is a bit of a long, convoluted video today. I get that, but that's essentially what I have been going through since 2 o'clock this morning. But anyhow, I'm going to keep this train rolling. What am I going to do today? Today, well, I've done this video. And that's the main thing of the day. I've got a post going out on LinkedIn, which is the same email that I sent out to my database last night. And I've got a few clips from the video that I posted yesterday, and I'm going to take some of those clips and I'm just going to post those onto Insta as well.